Good afternoon, Lisa.
Good afternoon, Andrew.
Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas. It's the 4th of December.
It's not Christmas, but
No.
we've started work obviously on our Christmas special.
Special, yes.
And we're going to do the odd Christmas special
Mm-hmm.
video
Yes.
through December,
Yes.
aren't we? So if you want to hold up what we're going to look at in a minute. What's that then?
It's
It's a set of ITV Christmas specials,
Yes.
basically, from
Classic
comedy.
ITV Christmas Comedy. Yes.
But what have you got on your chest, Lisa?
Oh gosh, I've got sit up around the archives.
This is your new
This is our logo that Martin
that Martin designed that you've put on there.
beautifully.
What's this, a sweatshirt?
A
is
sweatshirt,
it?
yes, a hoodie.
Yes.
So
You put your hood up or not?
I can put my hood up, yeah.
Though you were some sort of monk.
Yes.
You're going to look holy like that?
No.
No. So thank you to Martin. We thought it's a lovely logo.
It is a lovely logo. Yeah.
And he's already started putting it on various things.
Yes.
And I think it works really well.
Mm-hmm.
In other news, we've got our Doctor Who video up for It Takes You Away.
Yes.
And I said during the video about how I was wondering whether we could mirror image it in some way, and I decided not to because the mirror was too heavy and I
Yes.
could have done my back in. And
Yes. Oh, it might
it would
have
have been
fallen
awkward.
off.
But
Yeah.
extreme thanks to Dominic Arago for
Yes.
providing a flipped file,
Yes.
basically. So
Yeah.
he's just put it through his video processing,
Mhm.
churned it. So there's a mirror image version of that video if you
Yes.
prefer to
That's through
watch it. So
the
basically
looking
you're
glass.
sitting on the wrong side
I am.
and your hair's going the wrong way.
It is, yes. Yes.
And it's quite weird to see that. I've
Mhm.
looked at it and it's odd, but there it is. Anyway, what did we do today?
We did Bless Me Father
Mm-hmm.
from the 23rd of December.
Well, what's the episode called? The Season
It's
of
called
Goodwill.
The Season of Goodwill.
It's from Series 2,
Yeah.
shown the 23rd of December 1979.
Yes. And Bless Me Father, in case you don't know anything about it, is a series from 1978 to, is it 1980?
81.
Oh, 81.
Yeah.
And it's starring
Arthur Lowe.
Arthur Lowe and Daniel Avenieri
Yes.
of the famous Aberdeen clan. And his father plays a monk in an episode of Who Done It, and
Yeah.
he's playing a priest in this, so it's all in the family, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've got the setup, because he's Irish, isn't he?
Yes.
He's Irish
He's
sort
an
of.
Irish Catholic
priest.
priest. Yes.
And so's Dr. Daly as well.
Mhm.
He's Irish, isn't
Yes.
he? Likes his whiskey. But this is set in what, 1950?
1950 and 1951.
Yes.
And it's based on the memories of Peter de Rosa, who is the writer, and he wrote the books as
Neil Boyd.
Neil Boyd,
That's right.
which is the character
Have we
of
got any
the...
of the books?
No.
Oh, perhaps we should get the
Yes,
books
we
at
should, yeah.
some point.
Yeah. I think they're very much along the lines of the James Herriot books, or
Alright.
you know, the books that the Heartbeat series was based on.
Yeah.
Books of sort of that era,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean,
50s.
the humour's a lot gentler than something like Father Ted.
Yes.
And, you know,
Yes.
I mean, this episode is just about sort of Christmas in the parish, really,
Yeah,
isn't it? It's just
really,
a
yeah.
series of things. It starts off in the church, and it's all on OB video, isn't it? So it's all a little fuzzy.
Yes.
But he's there, and then was it Billy Buzzle
Yes,
turns
he's
up
his
with his
next
dog
door neighbour. He's Labrador. He's
What's it?
beautiful.
Pontius,
Pontius. Like Pontius Pilate, I suppose.
and they have a bet about whether it's going to snow or
Yes,
not.
and he says he'll provide him a turkey and a Christmas tree for a £5 bet.
Yeah.
If it doesn't snow in the next 2 weeks, and it doesn't, so it wins a very skinny turkey.
Because doesn't he have another bet about the bazaar in an early episode about whether it's going to be rained off
Possibly.
or not? I think I remember something about that. I was just looking down the list of episodes, and the one episode I do really remember is the Doomsday Chair. It's the one about the chair that's cursed, and if you sit in it, you die.
Oh right, yeah.
Do you remember that one?
I think so. Yeah.
That was quite an old one. But yeah, this is not a lot happens really.
No,
but,
no, it's one of those what people would call a gentle comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then we cut back to is it Father Neil and Mrs. Pring
Yes.
are making.
They're making
those
paper chains.
Old paper chains you used
Yes,
to
and
make. Did
she's-
you ever make those?
No, she's got a glue and she's sticking, you know, a
Big
big
bottle
pot
of
of glue. There is a name for it, but I can't remember what it's called. And
Right.
you stick the thing down and loop it out for the next one.
But they're worried that because it's Christmas, he's going to try and be good, and he's like even more annoying when he's good.
No, when he's not.
He's not trying to be good.
Mm-hmm.
So what was it? Father Neil says one thing he doesn't like is you finishing his jokes for him, isn't it?
Mm.
But yeah, there's Father Neil's got a funeral to do, hasn't he?
Yes.
So you just get one scene there. Was it the mayor? Has cancelled doing the presents for the old people. He gives the presents
to the old people out. So he has Father Duddlesworth, who is Arthur Thur's character. Duddleswell, sorry.
Yeah.
To do that instead.
Yeah.
So.
And he's got the full Father Christmas sort of thing on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's Arthur Lowe, there are, if you like your Dad's Army, you know...
There is enough bits and pieces.
You sort of recognise it a bit.
Yeah.
It's a sort of gentler version of Mannering. He does do the sort of... blowing thing every now and then. But I quite like the language. There's a very definite rhythm to the Irish sort of language here, isn't it? There's things like, you know... He was so drunk he was walking on both sides of the road and things like that.
Yeah. And he's doing a passable Irish accent, isn't he?
Yeah, it's fine. You know, I notice I'm not attempting one.
No,
so
I did notice that. Thank you.
Be thankful. But yeah, he's handing out the presents, and was it the old bloke's got a muffler and he's already got two, so he's not bothered.
No.
Then he's going to sing a hymn, isn't he? And nobody joins in.
And then the dog, because Busy Buzzle's come in and the dog starts barking.
Busy Buzzle?
Billy Buzzle.
Busy Buzzle. The dog starts howling and barking and eventually sort of chases him out of the room, doesn't And you don't actually see it, but apparently he got a bite on the bottom. And it turns out that Billy Buzzle hasn't paid the dog licence or something.
You don't have such a thing anymore, do you?
Right. So he's quite happy to sort of donate as much as he wants so that he doesn't get in trouble and he doesn't lose the dog. But what does he say? Just do a 5-minute prayer or something at your bedside on your knees.
On your knees, yeah.
Then he does a little sort of sermon-y bit in the pulpit.
And there's a really nice slow tracking shot on him while he's doing that.
And it's all on Arthur Lowe, you know. There's no cutting away or anything. It's just a nice nice little monologue for an actor, isn't it?
But it's this really nice slow sort of tracking. So.
And it's quite a serious little piece, isn't it? Really, you know, it's not really played for laughs.
No, he's doing it quite sincerely, I think.
Yeah. But then it turns out that he's got all these collection envelopes, hasn't
the
he?
paper money, because it seems odd, but it seems that they get quite a lot of their income from
the collection.
And you would have thought that would have gone to the church, not the priest. Because obviously they must get paid to be a priest, just not very much. Obviously.
Well, I don't know how it worked in the 1950s, you know, because they said about like Father Neil won't be able to afford shoes or something.
To sole his shoes.
Yeah. But yeah, the money, the envelopes go missing, don't they? So he sort of goes and looks all over the place for it.
Looks in the nativity scene under the baby Jesus.
Yeah, see whether the baby Jesus is sitting on it. Yeah. Apparently not. So he's going to call the police, but turns out that Father Neil put it in his hat.
Yes. Yeah. Because they've got those little hats that I don't think they wear them anymore. Catholic priests, but the little sort of weird hat thing.
The weird hat. Yeah. And basically he just did that to try and break his being nice resolution, wasn't it? Yeah. And then they're sort of stood in the doorway, and it snows a bit.
Yes.
And that's the end of the episode, really.
So not a lot happens, really.
No, plot-wise it's fairly minimalist, but I think, you know, because it's broadcast in the Christmas week, it's just a nice visit to them to see what they're doing this Christmas. I think that's all the point of the episode is. It's nothing spectacular. It's just, you know, because the season runs 9th, 16th and 23rd of December. Season of Goodwill is the penultimate episode in that season. Then there's a back to front wedding on the 6th of January 1980, so that it's not actually shown on the 30th.
No, it would have been probably other stuff.
And then
excuse me.
Back to Front Reading is 6th of January 1980. The next episode is the start of season 3, which is 5th of July 1981.
Yes.
And I think it's true to say that Arthur Lowe is noticeably older in that.
Yes.
He's a bit slower,
He's
isn't
a
he?
bit slower. You've got the problem as well because he had like sleep apnea, didn't he?
Yeah,
Would
yeah.
fall asleep suddenly in the middle of doing something.
Yeah.
So they would have to stop and let him wake up and then start filming again from wherever it was they were.
Okay. But, you know, three seasons, 21 episodes.
Mhm.
I quite like Bless
Yeah.
Me Father. It's not one we've watched in a while,
No,
but we did them all pretty
We did.
much in a row, didn't we?
Yes,
Yeah.
one a week. Yeah.
But, you know, this is just one episode on this set.
Yes,
So
this is just
how many discs have you got there? 4 discs?
4 discs.
Yeah.
And you've got a range of things on here.
Just pick out a few that
Um,
have jumped out at you.
Well, there is one that we will have to watch, but it's I'm not sure. It's this All This and Christmas Too, which is Sid James,
All right.
and
okay.
this is done in a year where there's no carry on.
Right, what year is that?
I think it's 1970. Oh, hang on, this has fallen out. Let me just put that in again. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna have to rearrange the discs.
You got all the data. Let me get it out
Yes.
whilst you're fiddling.
So,
Oh.
yeah, because it's one of these ones. If the discs that are going exactly right, they're not going to stay.
So you've got the dustbin men, please,
Yeah.
sir, on the buses. So All This in Christmas Too is December
Oh.
1971.
There's somebody at the door.
There's somebody at the door.
Excuse me, I need keys.
You go and get them, and I'll carry on reading.
Okay.
There's Nearest and Dearest, Billy Liar, Two's Company, Stanley Baxter's Christmas Box, The Rag Trade, Bless Me Father, The Army Game, George and the Dragon, My Husband and I, Only When I Laugh, That's My Boy, Hallelujah, Duty Free, You're Only Young Twice, Home to Roost, and Watching. So if you like your sort of Christmas ITV comedy, I mean, the earliest thing on there has got to be The Army Game from 1960, and if we're going all the way up to Watching, that's and Home to Roost, that's 1987. So quite a lot to choose from. Anybody there, Lisa?
No, it took too long to open the door. They've moved on.
Okay.
I think it is somebody selling something. Sorry about that.
Probably somebody selling.
Yes.
All right. Well, they get to be on our video.
Double glazing or something.
Whoever they were. Well, they didn't ring the doorbell.
No, they
so,
didn't wait either. So.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you said about this Sid
Yeah.
James one, Lisa?
Yes. Well, because it seems to be a precursor to Bless His House.
So it says, made in a gap year of no small screen carry-on productions, this one-off special starred Sid James as Sid Jones. Well, you didn't have to think hard about the
No, I
name,
didn't
did they?
know, no.
A put-upon father at 2, starring Sid James and Kenneth Connor. So, yeah, I don't know.
But it's 45 minutes long.
Oh, is
so,
it? All right, okay,
yeah.
we'll see. But yeah, I think there's probably going to be something for anyone on that set, isn't
Yes.
there? So
Yes.
we shall.
Yes. I mean, I definitely think we should give things like My Husband and I. I've never seen any My Husband and I, which is Molly Sugden and William Moore.
All right, okay.
So that'll be interesting. Somebody's requested we do Cold Turkey, so which is an episode of That's My Boy.
All right.
So we've got that, and we've also got the complete That's My Boy, so we could do it off either one.
Okay.
And you've got things like Hallelujah as well, which is
Yeah.
interesting.
Okay.
And
So a proper selection box there,
Yes.
really.
Yes.
If you remember selection boxes
Yes,
at
we do
Christmas. Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to get one.
yes.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Here's the thing. Lost it. I've lost the thing. Oh, there it is. Bye.